In the latest batch of Love is Blind episodes, we have the pod meet reunion and we catch up with Patrick. Noticeably, KACIE is not there. So we know what that means. KACIE has ditched Patrick. And at the pod meet, he lets the boys know how it went down. So basically, once they left the pods, they're communicating via text. At this point, Patrick doesn't know that he's been dumped. We saw KACIE doing a lot, kissing him up and down. I feel like she did it to overcompensate because she felt really bad about the situation because she saw him, she wasn't attracted to him, and she was like, I was already kind of faking it, but this is too much. This is too much. So Patrick basically says that KACIE is going around in circles when he's inquiring whether they're still engaged or not. She just basically just keeps parroting, I don't want to be on the show anymore. I can't be on the show anymore. And he's like, okay, we've established you don't want to be on the show anymore, but what about us? We're still engaged. And it's giving broken record. So I think Patrick is trying to save this relationship, even though the red flags are red flagging. She did this dramatic display. She was very vague about whether she was going to continue the relationship with you or not. And now she is communicating with you via text only and evading your questions about you guys still being together. Eventually, Patrick does clock on that he's been dumped, essentially. When he does, he's just straight up like, you know, you've dumped me. He's obviously feeling bad about the situation and he asks for his ring back. And KACIE basically ghosts him. I think she must have said something along the lines of, well, I'm keeping the ring because this was hard for me as well. And ghosts him. And KACIE was like, you know what, I'm moving for something. And you know what, it's actually Netflix that paid for the ring. It's not you who paid for the ring. So, bitch, I'm keeping the ring. We saw her looking at the ring after the reveal. That's the only thing that she cared about, the ring. And she escaped with the ring and ghosted. And that's cold, KACIE. You could have at least done like a fake ass apology text and she didn't even give him that. I just made me feel like the more and more she was staring at his WhatsApp picture, the more she got disgusted and the less that she cared. And I think because they weren't on the show anymore, I think maybe she lost decorum. Like, this was just a big ass act for the camera and she really just didn't give a shit. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I like you respect the scammery. Patrick asked for that ring back. Sugar Dunn already took it to the pawn shop, hon. What ring? There was no ring to return. She's already taken it to the pawn shop. What do you guys think about the ring situation on Netflix? Because it's Netflix who pays for the ring. If it's Netflix who pays for the ring, if the marriage breaks down, who gets the ring? Should it be the man who gets the ring? Should it be the woman who gets the ring? Should it depend on, who was the cause of the relationship breaking down? Or do you think it's fair game? Because we've seen it before with the rings, like the women may have done the man dirty and she's refusing to give back the ring. I want to hear from you guys. But yeah, KACIE, very, very shameless, very, very fake. I mean, she wanted to be reality TV famous. She's done it now. I don't know what show she can go on next. Maybe it's like House of Villains if that show is still going, because that's what it's giving. It's giving House of Villains, hon. It's giving House of Villains cheese. But yeah, after marinating on everything, I'm not sure if I can feel sorry for Patrick, but I think this is definitely going to be a cautionary tale of why you can't always lead with your pain. But yeah, I got to hear you guys' thoughts on the situation.